Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is Muhammad Shaban, founder and director of the Institute of Southland American Muslims. The reason I'm making this video to once again disassociate Institute of Southland American Muslims from D21, meaning Mr. Al Bernardo. I am just stating what took place, and it's all legally documented. I filed for an Institute of Southland American Muslims in April of 2013. I got the article of cooperation and Secretary of State. It's a non-profit organization, and I filed for the 501c3, and I got it last May. Now, the nature of our association with Mr. Paul Fitzgibbon was to be a member of the board of directors, and that's how we met, and that's how we started Oneness Creed. Now, Oneness Creed was debated how we find the name, and that was between me and Paul. And we have several meetings, and that was done approximately around April of 2014. That's exactly a year after the Institute of Southland American Muslims was founded. Now, again, everything is documented. If we look at onenesscreed.com and .org, we're going to see the website as it still is. It is an Islamic symbols from, from the Quran. It's an Islamic institute. Now, their mission statement originally started as because from experience and what I've been through, and I learned, and I just wanted to make a difference for those among us that they can't. And this was explained very clearly. It was not to promote EPSO or promote any other person, ideas or theory or beliefs. It was to socially give the people, all our brothers and sisters, the chance to improve their lives and the lives of those that depend on them. Why I started to go to the correction facilities, because this was my thing. is to go to correction facilities and chaplain the inmates, not to particular religion, because I have seen during the time I spent at the county jail, I seen that there is Catholic, there is Christians, there is even rabbis. They go there, and I started to get to read some of the Quran, and it is to not to adopt a certain religion or beliefs, but to give them a way of life that is fair and just. You see, because Islam is a way of life. Any religion is the message. It's one, to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and follow the teaching of the prophets and messengers, to improve your life and those around you, and to love for your brother or sister what you love for yourself. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Ibadah, it is not only isolated to prayers or reading the Quran. This is part of it. It's a way of life. When you get up in the morning and you go and you're going to work or what have you, you meet a brother or sister, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is ibadah. When you remove the harm from the road, if you see a broken glass or some, when you see somebody doing something that is wrong, try to step in and defend the people that they are, or the person that is being victimized or abused or attacked. When you go to work, be sincere. Be sincere and do your work to the max. Everything has to do with living. Now, I am not gonna preach about religion, but this is what Institute of Southland American Muslims all about, and to step in for those that they can do, that they've been victimized by the state and the system and corporate America. Why? Because this is our obligation as a human being, to love one another, all right? And step in when you see injustice done. You don't participate, you don't take a number and go and do this. And so, I wanted to have my own business so I can abuse people and overwork them and underpay them. And you don't do this. You don't. So, that's why Institute of Southland American Muslim was founded and started. Not to go in a house of one and have discussions about, and I'm not belittling the ideas of, my friend and teacher. I am simply stating what Institute of Southland American Muslims all about. Now, all along, we had discussions, and this not being compromised. The mission statement has not been compromised, because this is who I am. This is who I am. I lived my life. There is no deity but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and no one else in control, nothing. And I worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't worship no president, no boss, no. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can give and take. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's it. Now, everything from now on, it was clearly stated. Never said, yeah, I do believe things that creates. I never have, and I'm not, everybody has a liberty to think, but when it's a kufr, kufr, and you want to be promoted in Institute of Southland American Muslims, excuse me, you can go anywhere, buddy, and tell me that, copyrights and so on and so forth. The name came from عقيدة التوحيد. عقيدة التوحيد. When we said the house of one was Baytullah, house of one, Al-Wahid, the house of one, Al-Wahid, La ilaha illallah. Okay, so this is exactly what been, and I was very clear when I said, you said bring the ideas of Prophet Muhammad, and you don't want to say Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, khayru khalqallah. So that was the discussions, my friend. This is how we got together and how we started Institute. Yeah, well, it was Institute of Southland, the American Muslim, already established, and the dates and everything. And I'm gonna put the article cooperation and everything, and I'm gonna put it in the website of Institute of Southland, the American Muslims. I have the Facebook, I have the Google Plus, I have everything is already been way before we met. So please, again, I just wanted to disassociate myself and your ideas from your beliefs and your discoveries and your theories and all that. The only thing that I agree with you is the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the way you geometry prove that, the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the numbers that, you know what I'm talking about. And you have the diagram in the back of your card, and that's it. This is it. Mathematics. Okay? This is it. Not to prove that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we all, that's, you have the liberty to believe so, but don't, please, shove it down our throat under Institute of Southland American Muslims and onenesscreed.com and .org. And I'm going to see the availability of the other dots because it is the property of Institute of Southland American Muslims, Inc. And I am not just, throwing words here and there. I got the documentation, I got the proof, I got everything. And again, I don't want to really take you to the legal avenue, but if this is what you choose, sir, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Once again, you get all the information. I don't know why you keep telling me, send me this and send me the password and send. I already sent you many emails forwarded from GoDaddy how to change it. How to change .org, which is Islam1US.org, and the other two. Okay, anything that has to do with the Oneness Creed, which is, Institute of Southland American Muslims property. I give you, I have my account number with GoDaddy. I have other domains with GoDaddy. And all you have to do is just to get the account number, my email, and I change it from the email of the Institute of Southland American Muslims, Inc., which is Islam1US @gmail.com, to my own email, alexandriashaban85 @gmail.com. So all this information is available to you 6 months ago. 6 months ago, my friend. And you keep sending me and telling me, oh no, it has to be done this way, and you wanted to get my password, and you wanted to go on. It's unacceptable. So please, I don't want to suspect that you are doing that intentionally, but if it is, or if you're forgetting and you got probably problems with memories and so on and so forth, please, just remember how we got together, and I still have great respect for you and your academia and your science, how you call it, science ship, your scientific discoveries and so on and so forth, and you're a giant in mathematics and everything else, and there is no way that I'm belittling your abilities and your credentials. However, the purpose of our associations was to promote Institute of Southland American Muslims that is based on Tawheed. Tawheed. I am a Muslim. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. This is my creed, and this is what I go by. And I don't want any of this episode, or this is kufr. It is totally against. And like he said, you don't want the ayatullah after you and all that. Well, you're messing with some that is really it's not good. And this is, you're not doing that only against Muslims, but you're doing that against all religions. Ahlul Kitab. Ahlul Kitab. Okay? You're doing that against Ahlul Kitab because you keep attacking all the other religions. You said Jesus never exists. Allah is not la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You know what I'm talking about. So, but please, I'm there to go and attack any other faith or religion. Everybody has a right to believe, as long as their beliefs and their religious practices is not interfering with others' freedom and safety and freedom, or freedom and safety. So that's, you can believe anything you want, but don't go there and try to promote it under onenesscreed.com and .org, which is a property of Institute of Southland American Muslims. Again, thanks, and like I said, this is Muhammad Shaban, founder and director of Institute of Southland American Muslims, Inc., California, LLC. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.